Alright, here we have a lesson in trajectory. We have 8 stations all the way down. On the far left side, you'll notice that the launch pad is in the middle and the cones are spaced out a little bit further than all of the other cones, where the launch pads are slightly toward the right for the righties. The reason why we have the left most station more spaced out is so that our lefties can hit here as well. Normally we'd have our lefties on the right ends of the hitting bays or the hitting areas, because we don't want righties and lefties back to back. However, with this lesson, we're splitting up the 8 stations into 2 separate hitting areas. First area, they're hitting tennis balls, and as you can see on these 4 stations, they're hitting real golf balls. The grid is set up the same on the right side as it is on the left side. We also put an additional 2 targets, 2 nets in the middle. The purpose of the grid and the objective of the lesson is to hit the ball over these snag barricades, as I like to call them, or the snag triangles, into the first net for round 1. Then they'll collect the balls. Again, you have 4 stations with real golf clubs and real balls, and 4 stations with tennis balls and snag clubs. Not forgetting our hula hoops as safety zones, 5 feet behind, or 5 yards rather, behind each hitting area. After round 1, they'll hit to round 2, and where they'll have to hit over the small net into the larger net. After round 2, the objective is to hit the ball high enough so that it bounces somewhere around this here target and rolls into this here circle target. I would say this is a pitching to full swing, depending on how young the kids are. We have kids that range in age from 5 to 12 in this group. With 8 stations, you can have 16 kids at once, 1 hitting, 1 in the safety zone, hitting 3 shots each and then rotating. And then after 3 rounds, you can have them switch from either real golf balls and tennis balls to the opposite, and get 3 more rounds in. This can take anywhere from, I would say, 50 minutes to an hour. Another way that you can differentiate the lesson to make it either harder for some or easier for others is by incorporating the launch pads, which I have laid out, and then taking them away and forcing them to hit off of the ground. So this is our lesson in trajectory. There's also elements of direction, obviously, and distance, but to get the kids to understand that you can hit the ball with different heights, and to work on attempting to hit the ball with different heights. This is a lesson we came up with. For more advanced groups, you can have them work on ball position in their stance, pre-shot routine, and also the lie of the club face angle, altering that to some degree. And that's it.